Other side is Ahlul Hadith, the follower of Imam Ahmad ibn Hanbal and Malik. In 4th century, in the last, maybe the second half of 3rd and beginning of 4th century, we see a new school of thought in Kalam that we call Ash'ari. So Ash'ari was established and founded by Hassan ibn, let me find the name, exact name of Hassan, the founder of Ash'ari is Abul Hasan Ash'ari. Yeah, I want to say exact name. Yeah, Abul Hasan al-Ash'ari, 33 to, I think, yeah, 330 of Hejrat. He died. Or maybe, yes, he died. So, Abul Hasan al-Ash'ari is the founder of Ash'ari. You will see in the history that after this Ash'ari was founded, some of Ahlul Hadith, they came to his party. They came to his group. And they accepted Ash'ariyah. Because Ash'ariyah and Ash'ari is very close to Hadith. And against Mu'tazila. So we have Mu'tazila at this time. And we have Ash'ari. And still we have third group, which we call Ahlul Hadith. So we have these two groups in Kalam, Mu'tazila and Ash'ari, and third group as Ahlul Hadith. And besides all these three groups, we have Shia. That Shia, because Shia is the follower of A'imma alayhimus salam. And from the beginning, even from the time of Al-Imam Amir al-Mu'mineen, that at that time there was no sign and nothing about Mu'tazila and Ash'ari. We see that Shia, they have good discussion about Kalam, about Aqeedah, about even philosophical issue. You can find some philosophical and intellectual issue in the words of Amir al-Mu'mineen, Nasr al-Aqi, and in other books. So Shia from the beginning, they had their own line of thinking in Kalam and theology. Okay, so we go to the history, yes. So in one meaning, we can say Sunni are divided into three. One part of Sunni is Mu'tazila, one part of Sunni is Ash'ari, one part of Sunni is Ahlul Hadith. No, Shafi'i and Maliki, inshallah, in fiqh we'll discuss about that. Regarding fiqh issue, they were divided into four groups. Shafi'i, Maliki, Hanbali, Hanafi. This is in fiqh. But here we are talking about Aqeedah and Kalam and thinking. So in thinking and Kalam, we call they were divided into three groups. One group is Mu'tazila, one group is Ash'ari, and one group is Ahlul Hadith.
Which scholars were under Mu'tazila and Ash'ari?
I mentioned here. History of Ilm al-kalaam. One paragraph you can see, read.
Obviously, Ilm al-kalaam, like any other field of study, whether looked gradually and slowly attaining to some maturity. Though nothing definite can be said about the beginning of Ilm al-kalaam among Muslims, what is certain is that discussion of some of the problems of kalam, such as the issue of predestination, and free will, and that of divine justice, became current among Muslims during the first half of the 2nd century of Hejrat. Perhaps the first century of such discussions was the circle of Al-Hasan ibn al-Basri. The believers in free will were called Qadariya or Mu'tazila, and their opponents were known as Qadariya or Ash'ari.
Okay, let me explain. So, in one division and in one explanation, we can say Ahlul Qadar and Ahlul Jabr. Ahlul Qadar is Mu'tazila. So, it is another name for Mu'tazila. They call Ahlul Qadar or Qadariyya. Ash'ari is Ahlul Jabr. So in this case, because they are discussing about the free will of a human being, Al-I'tizal, Al-Mu'tazila believe in free will of human beings. They believe that every human being is free. They have ikhtiyar. So they are Ahlul Qadar. Ahlul Qadar comes from Qadar and Qadha. So it is in your hand. It is in the hand of human being to change his future and his fate and his destination and everything. But Ahlul Ash'ari or Ahlul Jabr say no, there is no free will. There is no ikhtiyar for a human being. It is majbur. It is jabr. It is written for us. Whatever happen, we have to follow. There is no way, there is no choice, there is no ikhtiyar for us to change. So there is another name, Ahlul Qadar wal Ikhtiyar, comes from free will. When we say Qadar and Ikhtiyar, so if in the history or in other books of theology and Ilm al-kalaam, you will find that, okay, he is from Ahlul Qadar, he is from Ahlul Ikhtiyar, which means that he is Mu'tazili. So Mu'tazili is Ahlul Qadar, is Ahlul Ikhtiyar. But Ash'ari is Ahlul Jabr, because they don't believe in Ikhtiyar, they don't believe in free will of human being. Yes.
Couldn't that be also associated to the Shia Kalam?
Yes, inshallah, in Shia Kalam, I have more explanation about Shia Kalam. Actually, yes, actually in Shia Kalam, we have an expression and very beautiful point from Imam alayhi salam. It is from Imam Sadiq alayhi salam. And he says, La jabra wa la tafweed. وَالْأَمْرُ بَيْنَ الْأَمْرَيْنِ. Inshallah, we'll discuss more about this. Al-Amr بَيْنَ الْأَمْرَيْنِ. So, in the eyes of Aimma alayhimus salam, and the line of their thinking is that both lines are batil or false. Either Ash'ari or Mu'tazili. Ahlul Jabr and Ahlul Ikhtiyar. Both are not correct. The best way is in the middle. Al-Amr bayn al-Amrayn. Amrayn means either Jabr or Ikhtiyar. Al-Amr bayn al-Amrayn means what is in the middle, in between. So there should be a justification between Ikhtiyar and other parts of this. Okay, can you continue? Mu'tazila? Or maybe somebody else. Muhammad? You can continue. Mu'tazila.
At the 2nd century of the Hijrah, a new movement arose in theological school across Iraq. The people of Al-Hasan al-Basri, Sayyid ibn Atta, who was expelled from the school because his answers were contrary to then Orthodox Islamic tradition, and became the leader of the new school and systemized the radical opinions of his new sect, particularly those of Qadarites. This new school was called Mu'tazilites from Tazala, to separate oneself to dissent. Its principal dogmas were three. 1. God is in absolute unity, and no attribute can be ascribed to him. 2. Man is a free agent. It is on account of these two principles that Mu'tazilites designate themselves the partisans of justice and unity. Number 3. All knowledge necessary for the salvation of man emanates from his reason. Humans could acquire knowledge before as well as after revelation by the sole light of reason. This fact makes knowledge obligatory upon all Muslims, all men at all times and in all places. The Mu'tazilites, compelled to defend the principles against the Orthodox Islam of their day, look for support in philosophy and are one of the first to pursue a rational theology called Ilm al-kalaam, scientific kalam or scholastic theology. This appellation became the common name for all seeking philosophical demonstrations and confirmation of religious principles. The first Mutakallimin had to debate both the Orthodox and the non-Muslims, and they may be described as occupying the middle ground between the two parties. But subsequent generations were to large extent critical towards the Israelite school, especially at the formation of the Ash'arite school.
Okay. So here we are discussing about the beginning of Ilm al-kalaam. As you see, in the very beginning of Islam, in many places, in Basra, in Kufa, in Medina, in other places, there were discussion and gathering and session and talking. In one discussion, when Hassan al-Basri, he was a scholar. He was a student of